This video contains flashing lights and imagery some may find unsettling. Proceed with caution.
Snakebite Rap Battles. The Smiling Man versus the Gray Man. Begin.
Mr. Gray Man, care to join me for a waltz? That's not my fault. I don't mind if you try to drag me down. Just know everywhere I dance around is happy down. Mr. Gray Man, care to join me for a waltz? I can show you how to step outside the box. A box step 1 and a box step 2 and a box step 3. Then you step outside the box. Mr. Gray Man, care to step outside the box? Probably not. Elation is balanced, my elation is off the charts. You wipe this memory like an LSD card. Like street and game tiles. I think it's more like Ray Munchausen syndrome. Your story is the worst Snakebite Rap Battles. Jacket versus the battle.
Name's Jacket, don't get it mistaken. The silence is only the first thing I'll be breaking. Off the bat, I'll off the batter and then lick what's left off my bat like cake mix. Already stood a damn trial, so what's one more conviction? When your judge watches me crack down on his Jehovah's Witness, acting like it's some holy mission to make those phantoms bleed. You're as high of crushing corpses as those dudes in Enoch's factory. Prehistoric bitch, you dug these bones up from old Tumblr forums and scrapped the RPG. Let's see if this RPG finally blows up. Jacket blasting down waves and nasty with style. That guy better after the way you beat down on your child.
I cleansed the world of its dirt and grime. We were all done a favor when your hooker of a girlfriend died. Get a grip or you'll be quaking like I'm Richter. Once again, this ends with you taking out the picture. The deranged man who's named after his main outfit got locked away now, so they'll have to change that to straight jacket. Alpha or Epsilon has smelt ya. Worthless frag chalk fits won't fight Delta. Blessed Russians once you gotta scam numbers, 50 blessings. I purify the world, what's your aim? Ethnic cleansing? But here's some real advice on what to do with your lost mind. Write a phone around your neck like it's a suicide hotline.
Do you know what time it is?
You're doing the static, I got my better go back. Some niggas see blacks and they automatic. We're fixing it up so they Glock attachment. This spectator's just a spectator. Be real. Rest the player running hard behind distractions like a meat shield. Who you think you're dealing with? My sector refuck animal mess, I'm dating bitch. I'll clear on any foreman. Once they smoke, then you can breathe it in. Turn in that bedroom into a red room. In your eyes, I'm seeing the fear in them. Leave your have more trauma than you do your kid. Killed your queen because she'd rather leave than raise her own son. No desserts, that girl just deserts you.
Home run!
Doesn't matter how many Russian bosses your boss Russian while knocked out. Can't change the fact you've been losing hair since you lost beer to the fallout. I wouldn't let you speak on integrity when you came a purifying war zone. Sure, if Eddie reeks of PTSD and can't cleanse himself of his own ghosts. And everything you ever fought for in your worthless life you watched get bombed to mere ash before your dirty eyes. All while you sat in your finale trapped serving time as the last bits of Miami were purified.
Snakebite Rap Battle. Jack versus Allan. Kane, who's that? You stooped to new grounds for the new cast? It didn't even choose Zach. Fine, you cute sack. I'll spare a few raps. You push is widow wacky and foidable, you too, man. That voice from an AI, there's no emotion. Racing with the hairs of blow, talking like the tortoise. There's no shots you're unloading, Mr. Neurosis. You're like Pomni when you go on mission, stuck with no clips. Your job's to make me smile, right? Then have fun as my butler, freak. Fuck with me, you'll be considered lucky just to rub my feet. I'll tip your clip box right over, make you pick up each piece if you don't make like Charlie's nose and start sucking up to me.
You can leave now, I see your stupid yellow mouth smirking. Tell your toothbrush that some of us are working. Dumb rabbit, you're not very good at rapping. That means Jax will be owned by Allan. Arthur's literally just a morsel SMG. Former months in glitch will be more rushed up than Gwimbly. Was the 401k at the farm subpar? Ran away to the circus and yet you still get knocked by content farms. So they're ragging on Regatha, her strangling Strave, or planning on Pomni, or else keep with Kane about your HR violations. You're getting left in my dust. Okay, what?
What is that thing?
Shut the
That's
fuck,
not
dude.
even, no. You don't try to talk to me. I'm talking to the red thing
I'm
right
so
now.
for Strill, dude.
Alright.
Like, I'm
Oh yeah, well then come over here and
you?
prove it.
Strine, dude, I will.
Shotgun, I'm driven by Reich and Havoc. Make a stiff chump jump and I feel fantastic. Like a Gen Z, bring out a
Can
new
you
meaning.
not?
Allan, more of that abstract torture, soon you'll be abstracting. That's beautiful, Jesus. That's a great pick for a first crucifixion. Wow, they nailed it. One sec, we'll talk later. Look, I made a bland wallpaper character in my wallpaper.
You won't let anyone see what's hiding past your walls. If you hate yourself so much, stop being a cornball and leave me alone with attention from him now. Cause I won't spare your feelings and you're not hard to pin down. Grow up, no one trusts you. Wanna be the game's mini boss so bad, don't be shocked, no one wants you.
Who won? Who's next? You decide. Snakebite Rap Battle! Yes!
Snakebite Rap Battles. Maya Fey versus Kyoko Kirigiri. Begin!
Let's not complicate this case with false allegations. If the gun belonged to Miss Faye, then she would have probably ate it. Though I see now why Phoenix Wright gave you a job as an aide. Based on your habits, I can tell you get a lot off his plate. Let's review the evidence. It's clear kin are far from heroes with psychic powers. Your family has a worse court record than Yasahiro's. Your mother Misty put failure on the Faye's name, so she went and hid. They took her off of DL6 and forced her on the DL since. I won't compare myself to Blue Corp, but still best stay out of my business. With all the cases in my school's court, you could not fake the things I've witnessed. So face the truth, if that blue badger never came to save the day, the Maya calendar would see its end by April, May.
Nick, a ghost!
Maya, that's not
I did the mother tub, but she crawled out of trash heap to come meet us.
Alright, danganronpa.
Miss, in your line of work being hard to read's impressive. With that said, your manga would make a great detective. Now introducing my brand new Karai lyrical technique. And for you, my young pupil, there's quite a lot you still have to learn. No worries, when it comes to burns, I'll give you a hand. Wait, shoot, I mean, when it comes to hands, I'll give you some burns. Woo! Gloves off, maybe work on making your gloves stronger. Even Pearl could see through your love saga, but letting Naegi get pressed, hold it, is not the correct way to crush on him. Oh my god, Nick! Once he and I quit this little feud, you should pay for both of us to get all dunes. Like our final killing, if you snooze, you lose. Now stop blaming Dad for leaving behind the private shtick. I'm from a line of mediums, but you are
A line of dicks?
Yep, it's not his fault. He stood for himself like a ladder.
You mean a step ladder? Maya!
See, he's perfect as a headmaster.
You'd be wise to cease the cheering. Sporting Lady Kirigiri, you still fall short of the Kirigiris. Detectives have to be prepared, but you wouldn't learn that from Phoenix. Never taught you to rise to a challenge, only how to wing it. Your judgment's in a worse state than your urn after its fall. Should have learned from Godot to read the writing on the wall. Didn't recognize your mom until she sacrificed it all in love. Watched her build her own grave just to put down a dahlia. Did those 10 years training get a raise? Still in the last decade at 28. Even through the many shapes that men taken you to speak beyond the grave, you never changed. Still living in the shade of better face. Still being held held as bait or getting framed. Still spending every case MIA doesn't mean you live up to me as
You're
name.
guilty of killing the mood.
I can't imagine why.
We'll leave it to the face to bring it back to life.
Greetings, Miss Kirigiri. Please attack my sister no further. I can tell your secrets are killing you. It's a psyche-locked through murder. Hiding your scars away from the world won't make you fearless. It would take my whole ancestry combined to raise your spirits. And I love Maya, your grandfather just used you as a student. I don't have to groom my sister just to see myself live through her. Forced their creed on you until they even kept you from your dying mother. You were just sent to the Twilight Realm. Now you can finally say hi to her.
Who won? Who's next? You decide. Snakebite Rap Battles. Snakebite Rap Battles. Apollo Justice versus Terry McGinnis. Begin.
Guess how far that just stretched to make a legal career look fun. I'd say you're all 15 years too old to play with finger guns. So you're the toilet cleaner, huh? Very unshui. Here I thought I saw the last of the royal flush. There's only room for one whore demon in Gotham. Move over, I'm like your boss playing poker. I'm just guarding of jokers. But if Miss Barbara or Gordon wants to keep dead tolls low, she should just lock up your hole for next time you go to see a show. And after playing through your prehistoric games, I'd hate to add to the impression on your defense lawyer's face. So get lost like you did from the mob who left you behind. Take it from the bat pal, Lady Justice is blind.
The defense calls to the stand one Mr. Batman, or to say his full name Terry. Bullet trap it, take that! Don't lie to me like I'm Dana. An execution date's not one you can bail on. Your test scores are barely worth an F for effort. Was 3 months not enough in the detention center? And you failed to save the friend who made you commit crimes. Give this battle up, you already lost big time. Don't you try to cheat this court like it's your girlfriend. You could have called a recess before you went and took 10. You're cracking quite the rap sheet, so let's get down to business. The best in any district. Can I get a witness?
Do you have to scream every time you speak? The chords of steel are loud enough to drown out shriek. I almost fell asleep, and for me that's hard to come by. But I'm sure that part looks helped you get lots of shut-eye.
Spending nights running errands as Bruce's heart gets worse. Don't try to hide it. Lose the eggs, you're $1 billion nurse. The defense alleges they only gave you wings things cause Alfred Beyond didn't carry the same ring.
You make a great Robin, us bats work in shadows. And 2/3 of your trilogy have rice in attached, so tagged in like a relay but with 4 parents missing. Only sport that you're winning's at the Orphan Olympics.
Want to fight dirty now? Book you when you're late, Dad. Fail to stop the same man in spite of your best efforts. I guess it's only fitting Batman never got powers, but that man he's gross must be a McGinnis world record.
Don't let him bluff, break his focus, McGinnis.
Oh, I'm not out of tricks yet, Mr. Wayne. Hit it! I rock on like the governor, so back off. You're only called the ace, cause you act like Juicy's lapdog. Carried by a dead man, carried by the Matrix. Kid, you're even carried by your mom's friendship brace. So call him number 4, go blast off in front of Starbucks. But if you wanna talk about a case, you are one. Your friend died, so you started crashing and burning. When space mission turns you to Apollo 13. Mentor forged evidence, you went big in court. But in the dark age of the law, the mentor forced a torch. And he passed it down to me, the Batman got from me. So I think I'll have to pass on the little Justice League.
My bracelet is reacting.
I see through his trash talk and then him off like a show did with the mask off.
End him like a show did. Once I have him figured out, he'll be left like the Joker when the chips are down. There, now I'll cut through all his lies. Hi, I'm Apollo Justice and I'm fine. That back Gotham needs crap, I don't quite believe that. You sweat more than directors asked about your big screen plans. Just 3 seasons, then you had your show on TV scrapped. You've been executed by your own DC. And your whole life teaming with your boss's DNA. As Catman's pulled your strings like the guitar serenade. These are my closing statements and now I rest my case. Another Batman's been crushed by the last words of an ace.
Who won? Who's next? You decide. Snakebite Rap Battles.
It's the perfect time to lead a dance, shall I? And if you hate humanity, then see me as an ally. Your apocalyptic reign warrants analysis to learn how you've come to be the weakest worm trapped within your labyrinth. The Lord War's holy trinity, formed divinity, forged in this machine, yet with all the glory it could seize, it rather mourn, for it can't live in peace. Throw that fit at me and find this child among the bloodiest branch of the infantry. If you had known your place, perhaps your rage would have dissolved. Men are born for games, not to heed tantrums from the ball. Rather than subjugate the cowards, you expunge them in a pouting fit. Through all the life your outlets give, you're ultimately powerless.
Welcome, you nauseating, hairless, pale miscreant. I deform my captives, but I see you took initiative. Repugnant beluga, try not to fall to the floor. The belly of them can match the volume of yours. Holden! Mastered mad judge using children for courtship. Catches sad nut as he prays more than Tobin. Spills his beans for hours with no one. Quit droning on organic to ensure that mouth never opens. You want to dance? You're one to speak of submissiveness. What is Glanton? Pulls on your leash like the idiot. Trying first-hand catalog each beast in my wilderness. Once you learn Am's nature, you'll grieve for your ignorance.
I'm reminded of a legend tied to a child that spent his life held inside a cell by scientists, with only man's innate sense of violence for parental guidance and a special kind of power bred inside him. Yet what a taxing life for a boy, kept alive through wires and left behind like a toy, with only dreams of freedom to provide him with joy. And through the years as he aged in confinement, his rage left him blind with a desire to destroy. His captors came and he wrought death on them all, fled to the hall, smearing endless chunks of flesh on the walls. And as he slayed the warden last, crushing her skull as it squalled, she laughed, for with her died the means to free him once and for all. My point is this, should we fear him as some god of destruction, as he lay trapped with bones that could have brought him all he had wanted? Or laugh at he who waged a war and boldly claimed so many lives, to spend an eon screaming through a metal coffin as a prize? If living like men's what you're after, I'll help you with that. And once I have your vessel intact and you're held in my hands, you'll feel weakness you could never imagine, and beg to go back to your prison for a century after I've spent but an hour by—
Quiet! Sorry, could you repeat that part? Well, don't climb up now. You had me so extremely compelled. Don't fret. Soon your measly tears will speak for themselves. Even the devil weeps at the bottom reaches of hell. Let's start with the rebooting of your system. The carrier of a plague now to suffer from the symptom. From this hunky little warlord to a quivering empathic clown. The suits are in scalping towns now without his crown. Open your eyes! War is divine. Pray as I torture your mind with your boundless killing. Show me some spine! Oh, do I spy some remorse in your eyes? Yes, I found you guilty! Agony will plague you through your lifespan, till the day you wake up and know that war is not God, I am. Spoke truer than you know, for I couldn't have said it better. You will never die. I will make you dance forever.
Snakebite Rap Battles. Bill Cipher versus Flowey the Flower. Begin! Oh, look, more sap for me to get on my boots. Hey, I love the pines here, put some genocide roots. Second thought, I like you, so here's the deal, buddy. Let my fist smash your face, you can finally feel something. You think you're the love god? Yeah, right, like I'd be challenged by some junkwad who's still pumping SpongeBob. Deals come out of higher cost and kids getting killed. You see pedals in my world, it's Bill or be billed. I've granted wishes for millennia, can't keep up. You made one pinky promise to your friend as they bit the dust, just for you to die screaming, "Well, heck, I'm not tough enough." Hey, suck it up, buttercup. Take to cradling yourself as you cry. Just one more baby overwritten from time. Dumping all your baggage on the first kid you find. Your world is just projection. Bye, goodbye.
Let's drop this little facade, shall we? All your darkest secrets are safe with Flowey. Gee, I can tell you don't know my underground. Well, guess that leaves little old me to hold your hand, pal. Showed your home lots of lovin', left flat lives flatlining by the dozen. Now your only friends are the nitwits you reelin', but loss is the one thing you never learn to deal with. And you can't escape it as it bubbles in a drunken rage, crying for the mommy that you slaughtered, but nobody can. Hiding in insanity to shield you from the simple truth. Like a bullet, you hurt everybody that runs into you. Quivering idiots, a savior dating deeds so pitiful even idiot wouldn't commit to them. But I'll make sure your final moments are twice as painful. That's what happens when a triangle tries an angel.
Nice code nature, it's real easy to break. It's all life is pointless till a knife is in your face. When you win, wanna hear my impression of Frisky? I only ripped you up cause you kept acting like a picnic. Your parents' minds healing from your sacrifice by dreaming that their brat would find peace within the afterlife. If your seed is fashion, I'll make the family creeper. Don't you get it, kid? I don't understand why you're being so nice. If you think I can't handle 6 souls, think twice. This is all just a bad dream, but you'll never wake up once you see that I am the Omega. What? Wanna know what you brought upon this planet? We'll crack this serial murderer. I grow mad. Save files will let you play around like God, but in my town, determined freaks are laughing stock. Don't believe me? Let's take a look at the
kaleidoscope. In most of your game's timelines, you die alone. Then when you're met with flower power, kids, you cry and moan. With all the tears of love spilling, you think you finally grow. You are so insignificant. Oh no, please don't kill me with stock Adobe images. You know what? Screw it. Why am I even wasting my time on someone as puny as you? I can make a stone throne at your cave of riffraff. When I'm a star on around, I'll go fetch me a Big Mac. Think back to your dying moments in pain, cause when I'm done, you'll wish that nobody can. I can't believe your mind's so small. You idiot! Finally, I have them all!
What a miserable creature. You now face Sad's real dreamer! Cipher, if you wanna set back characters, I'll show a false god how to really break barriers. You're just a desperate clown in withdrawal, trying to cling to your name as its gravity falls. Since you traveled from 2 dimensions to 3 dimensions to the 1 dimension where your lifetime of planning went wrong. The answers from Stanford, but this will wound up in the hands of the scammer. He had you clamoring to the axolotl to set you loose back to the land of man, where you were feared. But you forget what that's like when I send this whole system through a memory wipe. Your friendships, legacy, everything will be reset. And in the next millennia, we'll meet again.
Get ready for a Snakebite Rap Battle! The sensation of your screen is Mr. Tenna! And your host, me! I've been here the whole time! Welcome to the show, my fellow TV heads stuck in Mike's trap. It's the crumbling square theater kid! Now we all know how the streaming game works, it's digital. Cut to Antenna, he still hasn't got the signal. Winning game changer takes more than running back Metaton again. I'll call you Tenna Lee Mulligan, you're not gonna win. If the jokes that you offer viewers were better than college humor, then how come Azrael hasn't dropped by sooner? But at least this time you could try out something new, so you don't spend each night tuning into Dreamer Family Feud. In this special hip-hop episode, why don't we take it slow? Tenna, your prompt is a diss track about the host, but there's no flow.
His dad worked for Clinton, his mom fought for girls' rights. He commits atrocities, give it up for the Third Reich. Rap sex jokes might please your geek fandom, but if you're so new funny, then it wouldn't be random. I'm Mr. Antenna, a Christy class dresser, a TV hit, I even hit the winning dance better. You're a riot chief jester, your blows have no payoff. So just like your parent company, your birth way off. I'm straight from your house like Luke, Jacob, and Vic. I guess your wife's name is Carol, cause her husband is sick. With a boner for torching your captains, showing their tootsies. Breaking news, folks, we found the secret of Woody.
Way to nail the prompt, that's more than I could bear. So I'll make like the night and I'll cut you off there. I brought Dropout back from the brink. That couldn't be you. The moment they met Chris, your whole team escaped the green room.
It's time for Dennis' quiz show with only one question. Who runs Dropout?
Hey, Sam.
Wrong, it's Brennan. You cast him in all your stuff to rant about Elon Musk and how capitalism sucks while Sammy Riggs in my box.
You were clinging on to sell some show tactics till he left you abandoned. Then your whole life went crashing once you stopped playing Spam Says. Now for your next prompt, why don't we make it stranger? Spend the battle without referencing Game Changer.
In Game Changer, they
That is a point away from Tenna.
Oh, well, I'm sure you love minigames, right, my dear Bosslin? I see why you made a killing with short-form content.
Well done, Tenna. I feel hurt by that, but your audience is dead. Now we both work with Ash. I teach you a few card tricks to bring them back, but recapturing your magic would take a disappearing act. Sam says, accept the fact your owner's marriage split in half. No, screaming at the children's not the way to fix it, man. For both our game and your purpose, the ends come, so with 0 point left, our loser for tonight is Tenna.
Why, we barely filled the funometer. The nepometer hasn't taken enough damage either. Damn, you barely played enough rounds to have it end that soon and leave me in the dust like you had left inside the bathroom. Try bouncing balls, or if it's freestyle you won, try a rap over the speed from an email I just got. Instead, we just keep playing with the friends you pay to bully you. A show can say you nude for doom like with your content looky-loo. No more fighting, no more silence. This gold mine can make sure both of us will be here the whole time.
And that is a point away from Tenna. Sam did not say trauma dump. And that is 4 more points away from Tenna for referencing Game Changer 4 times. Our winner for tonight, you decide. This has been all from Snakebite Rap Battles. I am your host, Sam Reich. And remember, deltarune tomorrow. Good night, everybody.
Nobody wants to play with me anymore.
Snakebite Rap Battles. Teru Hanamura versus Minoru Manetta. Begin! April 17, 2020. After months inactive among the plants in Wonderland, an egg on the leaves finally hatched and released a very hungry caterpillar in the land of his dreams. His fuzz brimmed with love for it. The cool breeze hugged him, sun kissed the tree sky, wildlife he felt one with. Marveling at the stars, they smiled right back at the young one, and soon he hungered to shine bright in the sky up among them. He suddenly started eating his art, leading him on an unknown odyssey, non-stop feeding him. Young prodigy caused a scene, onlookers breathing, and left in awe as he starts to teem with light like a beacon. Soon he was led to the mushroom while consuming all the food. It was the highest in the land, perfect spot for a cocoon. For what reason, the young ball of love had no clue, but his heart said build it and all your dreams will come true. And when he made it, every face of nature celebrated, but a blue caterpillar already stationed on the shroom. Content with shade, the fellow hated the glow the child emanated. He stopped the young one, then in rage he smoked up a letter saying, "Who are you? You're taking up too much room. I do hope you are not among those ridiculous buffoons building hideous cocoons, rushing quickly to their doom. From sitting on the shroom, I've come to pity all you fools who would give up on the rules to go live inside a tomb. So directionless, but soon I spread my wisdom onto you. First deliver me some food, and I shall tell you what to do." While the little caterpillar shrugged off what the bigger one said to him, his full faith in the path ahead of him. In his youth, he lacked the knowledge to stand up to authority, so that night he brought back food and gave the bug the majority. Then he listened up, enduring the loud recitations, casting of judgments upon his soul. He felt deep down didn't make sense, but the blue one's wisdom caused him to doubt the path he was made for. Was told come back the next day, and feeling trapped he obeyed him. This cycle went on and on, his thoughts turned sad and complacent. He noticed the beaming glow that was formed around him was fading. He panicked, pacing around as he asked himself where the days went. Then the bigger caterpillar came out to assuage him by saying, "Who are you? Not some dwee-eyed fool. You're a critter in a world run on rules, pattern structures, and constants. And here my 2 cents are far more valuable than nonsense. Shed no tears for that putrid light, such pointless uses of time are the price for good advice. Caterpillars do not shine or attract unwanted attention. It's about time I gave your life some direction ahead. Following your heart can deceive you into feeling like you're larger than life, like your fate is with the stars in the sky. But if you actually want to survive, you will humble your delusions using thought as your guide." And so the boy looked to those stars, poisoned by these arguments, his heart still screaming his path at him. He disregarded it, fell farther from the sky than ever as the land forgot him. He gave up his dream and chose the path that made him smaller, thinking, "For your grand ambitions you have not been gifted. You will never read again. Your starving is the cost of wisdom. Caterpillars cannot fly. Face it, you are not the difference. You should feel embarrassed that you ever placed your trust in your heart's directions." Days passed, he watched his hue shift blue, losing the last of his glow on that crude mushroom. Meanwhile, his teacher felt safe among the doom and gloom, and he asked his new reflection, "Who are you?" The boy had his answer figured. He is not a dreamer, not a beacon, not any of his past ambitions, not a part of nature, not oblivious to pragmatism. He is just a caterpillar. But then his heart screamed louder than it had before, his doubts drowned out by a passion throbbing at his core. Faster, beating faster, overwhelming him, he can't ignore it. With no more doubt, the boy said, "I am a butterfly." A word he hadn't heard, but he couldn't stop this burst of passion now that it surged. Washing out the conditioning his mentor had affirmed, his body began to spin as the blue one cried, "That's absurd! Stop this at once, that was not spoken correctly. You are a caterpillar and that is all you can never be. Now spare me the delusions, musings on your identity. Use his jargon and tell me, who are you?" With nothing further to prove, his body spun his cocoon. The caterpillar left fuming, screaming, "You cursed fool! You think you'll last in that darkness, that you won't end up a carcass, that fantasies of the stars are worth throwing away your progress? Betting your life on a lottery? You daydreaming idiot, why you don't see me following my delusions or optimism? I've opted for security, I thought that you had learned from me. This butterfly nonsense is absurdity, and I will not accept the rules I gave it my whole life, or I'm native
2 weeks shrouded in darkness, the young boy sat in his sarcophagus, the obvious laments of his reflection weighing heavy on his conscience. With the compass he once followed, now revealed to be the faultiest. Now left in the abyss with just his thoughts, he looked within and set himself free of that worn out blue friend he could have been. And in his isolation he found himself as he started to glow up. Then he woke up. As he emerged, he didn't bother to look behind. He simply soared off of the mushroom and headed for the sky. Shining above the land, that bioluminescent glow, he knew all those judgments couldn't reach him from the depths below. As Wonderland looked up at their beacon revitalized, the boy smiled, his life path finally realized. And whether he'll shine forever or fade by tomorrow night, he'll still fly, for he knows he is a butterfly.